29 mutas out on the field. That is just obnoxious to me doing math. I probably could just went to the units tab and would have been just fine. And see, I don't understand this. There we go. Finally, I'm like, I couldn't understand this when at first. I'm like, you could take all that economy out right then and there. Archon kind of, on the backside could have been left over to take out. Gotta be careful about that. So Zerg Shield number 1, Blink Stalkers trying to get their fat butts in this little crevice out of there. Meanwhile on the backside, I mean, he could warp in right now. There's that kind of Remax time. These aren't warp gates just at the moment. Need to press that G key. But overall, we got about 8 gates right now. I think the one at the front got taken out. Why would you do that to yourself, Master? Don't take your own stuff out. And he doesn't hold the tower just yet, so he doesn't actually know that there's a big link ball at the moment, but he is actually going to meet up with these mutas. Oh, be careful. Oh, be careful. DLA, don't lose your mutas, especially with those damn Archons that like electric shock damage. It takes out so much more all at once, especially when you clump up. And apparently, like I said, I missed it on the backside, but this was the vulnerable base without any Spore Caller or DT. Does take it out. I like that. Oh, and here we go. We got the big engagement coming out at the front. Roaches are actually getting involved in this battle, and this is that thing with the Archons, man. That is just rough. Look at how low a health those mutas became. That like little zap damage, and my God, like the Zerg army just evaporated. Like what the heck was that? That's not even fair. Unit clumped up, everything disappears. Here we go. We got Spore Caller and a couple Spine Crawlers at the front. Those are going to get cleared out. 58 roaches were in production, so there we go. So you actually might be safe. Just has to be careful. Blink Stalkers are going to be fairly vicious. We are going to see if he's going to try to target down the Spore Crawlers. That way the DT can get in there, do a little bit of action. Queen is going to get taken down. And I think he's going to try to flank everything here, but has to be careful. Oh, don't get caught by the DTs on the backside. Does he have an observer somewhere around here? I think he does not. But here we go. Roach is coming on the backside. A few more getting produced. Hydralis Den on its way. Just about done. Flyer attacks number 2 on its way. Interesting. But, you know, most of these Stalkers actually will get cleared out at the moment. Well, they're 1-0 up to 2-1. Roach is, but again, this is in the base, so you could actually produce just a little bit more at the moment. And Blink Stalkers should and will be cleared out. Attack with these Roaches. Attack with them. A couple of Blink Stalkers do escape to tell the story when they go back home. But at the moment, you know, Naccer fairly safe. Not exactly agreeing with the Muta attacks number 2. You don't really need it at the moment. That's kind of that part right there. Great job. Mutas were built. Should have gone into the back of the base, try to kill pylons and stuff like that, not really engage in the natural. Or kind of try to take pokes at the third. But either way, right now for Naccer, if he ever wants to remax, he's pretty sad. He's got 5 gates at the front. He's got 8 more gates right here in the back, and still hasn't actually made these warp gates. Very interesting decision. I don't understand that. Immortals are starting to join the army, and oh, it looks like he's actually just going to push up with Roaches, and this actually might have caught Naccer out of position at the moment, but has to be really careful. Targeting down the Forge, which, interesting decision. My God, he's just commanding the heck out of these Roaches, and that could really come into Naccer's favor, but I think there's quite a few Roaches here. Cannon will get taken down. Blink Stalker should be able to take this down. Oh, on the backside too, actually. He doesn't see this like 1 DT right here, just doing work. 5 kill DT. Just doing massive amounts of work. Might kill off a couple more, but I mean, that's pretty nice. I mean, that's a good amount of damage. No cannons can get built at the moment, and especially if you're running just upgrades 1 at a time, it kind of hurts. So these Stalkers will also be stuck at 2-1. I think it was shield number 2 that was getting upgraded. That guy didn't get canceled, actually. That's another thing. You don't cancel, you lose that amount of minerals too. I think it's 175. Looking at the economy of Zerg, what's going on over there? 33 total harvesters, aka workers lost. 27 for Naccer on the other side for the purple Protoss. Kind of just trying to look at things right now. Not too much going on. Main is practically mined out. A couple small mineral patches, and oh, here we go. That's actually getting taken out at the moment, and it looks like he's going to surround. Oh, he does have an observer. I'm like, that Spore Caller's not going to finish in time. Oh no. Observer is in that army. Spore Caller is going down. Spine Crawler on the backside, and I think he just needs to throw a bunch of those Spine Crawlers down. Why not? If you've got money, throw a couple more of those bad boys down. I'm sure DTs can do the harass that they need to, or want to at least. Got a lot of the roaches. I don't know if he's got burrow yet, but I don't think it's going to be relevant at the moment. And oh, can we get a little bit of a nice engage at the moment? Here we go. Force field's going down. Has to be careful how he engages that. Trying to get a little bit of a surface area on the army. Now just needs to start attacking him with the roach speed. It's a little bit rough too. Trying to engage everything at the moment. And here we go. Oh my God, more force fields going down. That's actually really rough. And poor little sentries. And see, I don't understand this. The AI, man. At least you can kind of move command. You don't need to get that much surface area. He wasted too much time trying to get closer to the Protoss army, but I mean, you lose roaches because of that, especially if they're dancing around so long. Melee attacks number 1 is on its way, and roaches are popping out, more of them at least. We're going to look and see 5 more stalkers are about to get pushed out, and oh, he's going right for the 4th of chemis, and oh my God, I think he actually had a miss rally at the moment. A lot of these drones at the moment are a little bit of trouble, but here we go, coming on the backside. That roach army and a few more are getting rallied in. Damn sentries with their force fields, get those out of that army. So sentries have disappeared. Oh, one that is left, but I think he's going to be able to take out the rest of the stalker army just fine. Blink, and all blinking aside. Oh no, actually. Oh, don't walk that through. At least attack him. You're losing way too many roaches at the moment, DLA, and it looks like he's going to actually just sack this base at the moment. And bad idea just to try to walk through all of this. Might as well kind of engage, you know. Save 3 drones doesn't mean much at all at this moment, especially when you've lost so much. And actually, I'm not sure what DLA is going to be able to do right now. He's fairly starved out. He does not have that drone count he needs. He's lost up to 53 workers at the moment. It hasn't actually been producing them. We're going to take a look at the units tab. 29 drones to 59 probes. So right now in a great position, Naccer. And I'm kind of laughing a little bit at Naccer. He hasn't expanded again, taking that 4th basic. But again, as a Protoss, you don't really need to. Bit of a broken race in a sense, if I might add myself. I don't know if there's any more sentries. No more sentries out on the map, but I mean, who needs sentries when you've got an immortal to soak up all your damage and stalkers to clean everything else up? Blinks up right up there into the base, and GG come from DLA. DLA going into the losers bracket. Congratulations to Naccer going on to round number 4, best of 3. So, great manner by both players. Moving on.